On how to fishtail braid hair. My hair will be braided, Giselle is recording, and Amira is going to be braiding my hair. There are 9 simple steps on how to fishtail braid. Step 1 is make a ponytail and make sure it's a tight ponytail. Step 2 is there's 2 parts to step 2. You separate the ponytail into 2 pieces.
Okay.
And then you take a small third piece from under the right ponytail. You know, it's a little piece, but it still needs to be like a braiding piece.
Okay.
After that, you grab the smaller piece and pull it towards the middle, like you would regularly braid someone's hair.
Mhm.
After that, you pull the smaller piece to the left side and make sure to pull it tight.
Okay.
After you do that, make sure that you repeat steps 1 through 4.
Please understand that all hair types are different and it may take a little longer or less time to braid than normal.
Another thing is you have to make sure that you pull it tight so the braid will stay for longer. It's like regular braiding. Once you do step 2 and 3, it's regular braiding after that. Fishtail braiding is different because it looks like a fishtail, like it is in the name. And it actually is, to me, a prettier braid than a normal braid. However, it does take a longer amount of time. Amira, is it easier for you to fishtail braid or regularly braid hair?
Regularly braid hair because it goes by way quicker.
See, with Giselle's hair, since Giselle's hair is really long, it'd take about 3 times more the length of time it would for my hair.
As you can see, you just repeat the steps over and over till it starts to look like that. Because it's not that hard, just flip over.
Don't forget that as you're braiding, as you keep switching sides, make sure to comb each piece of hair with your fingers. With my hairstyle and my hair type, because of the length, it would be easier to comb it with your fingers. But with other hairstyles, like Amira's or Giselle's, you'd have to comb through it very carefully.
We're gonna have to pause it. Starting it back.
Don't forget that there's one step that you can do that is optional. If your hair has a habit of when you braid it, it doesn't stay for long, you can take a max full hairspray. It doesn't matter how much hours it can hold. Just a hairspray that you are sure that you can wash out when you're done with the braid. You can leave the braid in longer. Another thing is, if you have a parent or if you have a friend or somebody, like either they're staying over or if you have a sibling that knows how to fishtail braid, after you get a shower, you could ask them to fishtail braid your hair for you. And when you wake up in the morning, your hair will be very wavy. And that can be with all hairstyles, depending on the hair texture, the hair length. Hair color doesn't matter because there are multiple things you can do with a fishtail braid. For example, if you have blonde hair, you can take the hair chalk, and when you're done with the fishtail braid, you can color the strands differently, and that'd be a really cool style for Halloween, for a party, and all sorts of occasions. How far along are we, Amira?
Almost done.
And then you make sure that when you do this, it's optional to have the hairspray, but make sure you have a comb or hairbrush on standby and 2 ponytails. Not ponytails, 2 hair ties. Whether they're scrunchies, whether they're elastic. In my opinion, for the top one, you can use a scrunchie or a regular hair tie, and when you're tying the bottom, you can use one of the elastics like you would when you're making the rubber band bracelets.
I'm sorry if there's any background noises. There's people around being people.
To go over the steps and repeat them, step 1 was to make a ponytail and separate it into 2 sections. Step 2 had 2 parts, to grab a smaller third piece after you separate the 2 ponytails and put it towards the middle. Then step 4 was to bring the smaller piece to the left, and step 5 was switch to the right side again and repeat the steps. Making sure to comb the piece of hair, each piece of hair before you continue to braid, and to braid that way until you're done with the braiding.
Now this part is totally optional what Amira is doing. You can pull out the braid to make it look fuller, but this part is totally optional. You don't have to do this.
And remember, this hairstyle can be used for any type of hair. Long, short, curly, wavy, no matter who you are. This hairstyle is very popular and it's very nice. Thank you for watching our presentation. Alrighty, you ready to end the video?
Goodbye. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
And